Hello guys, well today I have a different kind of video. As you can already see, I've got myself some acrylic markers and I wanted to test them. I bought them myself for like 30 bucks and I really wanted to try them out because I've seen them from other YouTubers and I thought like, well, I can use them to draw in school because I don't want to carry my gouache paint to school. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? So I got them, and my first expression, I don't know, it looks great. The packaging is really great, and as you can see right now, I am swatching. The camera focus wasn't optimal in this shot, but don't worry, it'll get fixed soon. As you can see, I'm just swatching all of the pens right now. The markers come with a sticker sheet where the colors are on, but I need to warn you, if you put these stickers on, you cannot take them off anymore without breaking them. And the colors on the sticker sheet are the dried paint, so the cap of the marker doesn't really match the sticker sheet. And I mixed a few of them up and then I couldn't get them off anymore, so now I have like a few markers that have like the wrong sticker on them and I didn't want to take them off. Right now you can see that I'm doing a test. This was my first time using these markers. I have a sketch of my OC Mason. I had this OC for like a few years now, like at least 5. And I'm just using them. At first when I swatched them I thought they were a little dry, but you just have to draw slowly and the ink flow is better. So just keep that in mind, to not draw too quickly. That will fix the dry issue. In my last video I had some audio problems, like my mic kept on making a noise that I didn't know it happened, because I'm recording with my phone. The mic I had in the last video was connected via USB. I had an adapter, I think adapter is how you pronounce that word. I plugged that into my phone, I recorded, so I couldn't hear my voice, so I couldn't hear that there was a noise that the mic did. So this time I'm using my old microphone, like a simple phone microphone that you put onto your clothes. I'm using that right now, so I hope it will be better, because if not then I'm gonna be mad. Because every time I wanna record I'm waiting to be alone at home, so I'm not embarrassing myself, Yeah. I had a really fun drawing with these markers, by the way. It's so satisfying drawing with them. You can just like fill out and it's way faster. Like I did 2 drawings in this video. I have one big drawing. This is just test one right now, which is why it's so small. Off camera I drew this little raccoon you can see as a sketch there. I do this as well, like off camera though. And I have a bunch of fun. I already took it to school this morning and I had a blast drawing. Kind of awkward to take this box with me as well, but I can't just use a few markers. I have to use almost all of them because I like to put color in my artwork. So I took the whole box with me. So these markers are by Arrtx. I think it's pronounced Arrtx. I have gouache from them as well. I didn't realize it was the same brand until I looked at my gouache paint and was like, wait, I know that brand somewhere. I bought the same brand of markers. I wanted to buy Posca markers originally, but whoa, they are really expensive. You get 8 pens for 30 bucks, like essentially the same amount of money, and here you get 30 different markers. And I'm way more happy with the choice of the Arrtx markers because they have a variety of colors. Like, I know you can mix them, but I don't know how to. Like, it's acrylic paint. Usually I hate acrylic paint, which is why I was hesitant to even buy these. Because, well, they dry way too fast. I don't like the texture of them. I just like watercolor and gouache way more. I bought them anyways and I like them a lot. It's really great for cell shading, but you can also blend a little bit if you're like switching markers fast enough. That's completely doable, but yeah, I just want to cell shade with that and make a little bit of detail. Oops, I wanted to look if the markers bled through. The markers won't bleed through your sketchbook paper. They will, however, bleed through normal printer paper. I have like a printer paper book for school when I write something, like usually do have, and I do on there a character that I have because I was bored. I'm always drawing in school, and the black marker bled through the page, but again it was printer paper, and this one I have a sketchbook for like €3, like $3, so it isn't that expensive, but I must say the quality of the paper is nice. I never had an expensive sketchbook, so I can't really tell you how good the quality of the paper is, but I got it at Action. It's like a store here in Germany. I don't know if it's available in other countries, I don't know. They don't have that good of like paint stuff though. I bought a few of their paints and like the watercolor set wasn't that nice, honestly. But I think that might have been just my problem. I don't know, you can draw with not that expensive stuff and it still looks good. For the small details in this drawing I used, as you can see, a ballpoint pen. It's just because I like the brush markers. They have brush nibs, so you can make a variety of line work, like thick lines and thin ones. But I was just too scared. This is a really small drawing and I'm used to drawing way bigger, so I just used my ballpoint pen for the eyes and nose, so I'm not messing anything up. The thing is, the markers are really opaque. You can cover up a lot of things, but for some reason, like the lighter green colors that I have didn't like turn up lighter on the green hoodie, so I put yellow on there as a highlight, what you can see right now. I just checked the color, the swatch page right now. The thing is, using these markers like taught me a new way how to paint. Like this purple color that I'm putting on right now, I wouldn't have put this purple color on there if I just used my gouache paint. So in some ways it helped me. I literally did this yesterday, by the way, but it still helped me, like my drawing experience. It's way more fun to put a lot of colors down. Like later you see me using blue as a shadow, and I would have never done that before. But since you have like a limited amount of colors, you have 30 of them. If you buy the set, you have 30 of them. But still, I'm used to mixing a lot of colors. I'm putting way too much shadow on everything in my drawings, which is why they look way too overdone. So it's a nice switch up to have these paint markers and just like paint something simple and not overthink everything and overdo everything. And I think putting these blue shadows there was great. Like, it was like, whoa, it looks good, bro. Yeah, here you can see a close-up from it. Now we're drawing the second drawing. You can see I drew a raccoon with the paint markers, the other character next to the raccoon. is done with ballpoint pen and some pencils, so this doesn't really have to do anything with these markers. But right now I'm drawing Mesh from Meshel, like the anime, I believe. Muscles and Pain, I don't know what it's called anymore. I literally watched it like on my 3 days. I had 3 days because of Carnival. In Germany we have that. I don't know if you have that as well. But I had 3 days and I watched Mesh. And I love this anime. It's really great. I love the art style. You can see so many different line works in this anime and I just love it. The English dub is really good. I love it. So right now you can see that I drew the hair entirely just with black and a little bit of blue, later a little bit of yellow. But I just drew it with black, which I never did before. Like I never just used straight up black for hair, and I think it works pretty well. I don't know, it's some kind of art style that I never explored before, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Like usually I hate drawing hair because I don't really know how to. Even though I've been drawing for like 8 years now, I still struggle with drawing hair. I usually use my brush for like a hair texture. It doesn't really turn out that great anytime I do it though. But this time I just like got into more anime style hair. And with these brush markers, they're really good. Like they're using acrylic paint. Like I said before, I don't like acrylic paint, but they are great. But the thing is, you can't blend that well. You have to be really quick with switching the markers to be able to like blend them together, and I don't know how to do that. But that's again, I got these markers yesterday. They arrived here yesterday, and I already drew so much with them. So maybe if I do a little next video, I will tell you that you can blend with them, but I don't think it's impossible. You can most definitely achieve that. Now I'm starting the hands. I overworked this hand. This hand that I'm drawing right now, I overworked it, and then I should have just left it at some point. But then I was like, no, I need to add this. But then I was like, whoa, this looks bad. And so at the end, I went over it with gouache. So at the very end, I didn't record that progress though because I was unhappy with it. And then I covered over it with the markers again. Like this right now, I should have just left it at this, but I keep on making it worse. I keep on making it worse. I cannot draw hands. I used the reference picture for this, by the way. Like there's a scene in this anime where he's doing this pose, and I used that as a reference and do it from there. But these hands are really hard to draw. I hate drawing hands. I hate drawing them. An artist struggle, I guess. Everybody hates hands, and I hate them in particular. I don't know why, but every time I'm trying to draw them, even with a reference, they just look off. Like the hand where he's holding his arm, his one finger is way too thick, and I don't know what I did there. I don't know. I was looking at the reference, then I was looking at my drawing, and I was like, why doesn't it look like the reference? I did everything the reference did. But apparently not. Now you just can see me adding way more color, and I really enjoy adding that much color. I usually don't do that, but since again these markers are just amazing, they're really satisfying to draw with. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I bought them for myself because I saw it. Like, again, I saw it on YouTube and I was like, dude, I wanna use this to draw in school. And I did. And they are awesome. And the thing is, I'm drawing way faster with them. Like, a drawing this size should have took me at least like an hour. Like, at least an hour with my gouache paints. Or with my watercolor. With watercolor, it should have taken longer because it's drying and stuff. But this took like 30 minutes. I recorded it and I was looking at my video and I was like, 30 minutes? What? How the hell did I do it that fast? Like, I have to go to school in like less than an hour and I do this like 2 hours ago. I have biology class later and I really don't want to go there. It's kinda boring. I think it's because of acrylic paint. They dry way faster and I'm not too stressed with blending them, so I'm just drawing what I think looks good, and this is why I'm faster. I don't know, but like I said, they're really enjoyable. If you have the money for it, I can recommend them. But don't be afraid if they look dry. Like the orange marker, which I drew this little stripe over the page, I thought it was dry, and then I drew slowly, and then the ink flow was better. I'm not sure. I hope they aren't dry because I don't want to pay 30 bucks for dry markers. But they seem to be fine, especially the black marker has great ink flow. Great. Now I'm adding a lot of blue, and I was like, dude, that looks awesome, bro. But then I was looking at this hand and I was like, why doesn't this hand look awesome? This hand looks awful, but looking at it now, it was okay. It looked a little weird, but it was okay. I should have just left it. But I didn't. I did not. I ruined it, and that's basically it for this video. So let me know what you think about these markers in the comments, or don't. I don't really care. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.